Hi, my name is Chuck Sneed, and I voted against the school levy in February. Reasons I voted against the school levy in February is, number one, I don't know whether we do or do not need a new school. It had nothing to do with the kids, but the cost of a new school is what I'm questioning. We've become such a throwaway society. When something gets old, gets run down, we just want to discard it. We don't want to work on it. We don't want to repair it. Buildings all over Europe, older than this country. These buildings are solid. I went to Greenville High School. I went to South School, went through the junior high. My son went through South School, through junior high. So I'm very familiar with these buildings. I don't know whether they are beyond repair. Being in construction, I don't think so. I think the foundations of these buildings are still pretty solid. But I've never heard any kind of cost comparison, what it would cost to refurbish. I know the library, since they've got it done, is absolutely beautiful. And that library was a little over $2.5 million, I believe, to refurbish it. Now, I know these buildings are bigger and larger, and maybe they would cost more. But for $24 million, I think you could get a lot of bang for your buck. The other thing that I'm against, being a property owner. The state of Ohio is one of the few states remaining in the country that uses property tax as a primary way to fund schools. Now, this doesn't go against the school board or against the kids, but we need to find an alternative way to fund this school. And that's not against the school board. It's not against the kids. That's a state of Ohio thing. And we need to go to the state of Ohio and say, hey, look, we need to look for alternative ways to fund. There may be finding investors. I recently started a new business, and that's the way I went. We went out and found some people that got a little bit of money that took a chance on us. Maybe we can find some investors that's willing to invest in these schools on short-term loans that we can pay them back. But the onus to be strictly on the backs of property owners, and I can give you some figures of what that is. Since 1995, 15 years, property values in and around Greenville have went up roughly 25 to 30%. Property taxes have more than doubled in that same amount of time. Those are some of the small reasons why I think why I voted no for the school, and I think they need to look for alternative ways. Putting it on the May levy is simply not going to solve the problem. They need to get out and do a little legwork and talk to the people and get some ideas.